This is one of the most controversial experiments in history, conducted in 1989. A French scientist named Didier Deether placed 6 mice in a box. In front of this box, there was a tunnel filled with water, and at the end of that tunnel, food had been placed for them. If the mice didn't want to go hungry, they had to swim through the tunnel and get their share of the food. At the beginning of the experiment, when the mice were hungry, all 6 of them jumped in and got their share. But as time passed, something very interesting happened. Some of the mice stopped swimming. They waited at the entrance of the tunnel, and when the others came back with food, they forcefully took it from them until they were full. Now, this experiment teaches a few very important lessons. First, it shows us that nature inherently operates in a hierarchical way. Second, the scientists studied the brains of the mice. The master mice had 2 traits. First, they were 5% smarter than the average. Second, they were more patient. Their brains weren't ruled by their stomachs. They had greater tolerance for hunger, and when they got hungry, their first instinct wasn't to dive into the water and find food. No, they waited a little, thinking maybe an easier way would appear. The lesson of this experiment is very clear. Nature fundamentally works through hierarchy, and the higher ranks belong to smarter, more patient individuals who believe. Soon, the mice were divided into 2 groups, masters and servants. And the masters no longer needed to use force. The servants voluntarily handed over their share, then swam back again to find food for themselves. As they got very hungry, and those who didn't enter remained as masters. In the servant container, the exact opposite happened. At first, all of them entered the tunnel, but gradually, some decided to wait. These became the new masters. And once again, in both containers, a master-servant system emerged.